Hi everyone, welcome back. My name is Malan, and as you know, I've got a lot of experience in payroll industry for the last probably 20 years or more. Today, we're not going to focus on every single feature on the system. We're rather going to focus on the basic important things that you need to get your payroll out. So let's start building there and get the basics right. So the goal is simple. Let's make sure we can generate a payslip and then be able to pay the employees. For that, we're actually going to visit important screens like the dashboard, the company settings, employees, payroll processing, and reports. And we'll get acquainted to the system. The name of the training today might be navigation. And then also today, important, I want to navigate and find a proper checklist. So that's also something I have to bear in mind. The previous one and this one is a bit of introduction, training session or online training session or whatever you want to call it. And in future, we might build a bit more structured on these basics. I hope you enjoy this and you also have a lot of fun. Okay, here's the system now. So currently I'm playing around as if I don't know where to go. So let's say I've lost my login details. I can probably go to Sage. This one jumped to the South African version at the top. And I'm going to probably try and go login. Let's see if login is going to work. After the logins, if I'm stuck, it will probably ask me to be able to retrieve. Here I can see the product. So if you're really confused, you might go into your emails to figure out where you should go. Now in this case, we're going to go Sage Business Cloud. Well, not for accounting, so there already I'm a bit confused. So you go to Sage Business Cloud, Sage Payroll. So let's click on that one. The two actually looks the same. It is Sage Business Cloud and the Sage Business Cloud Professional. This one is saying 100. Let's see. I'm hoping it's going to go the same direction. So let's click on that one first. I suspect it's going to go to the same place. So I'm just going to go log in. And it seemed like it did work. So there we can see cycles, a demo company. There's demo companies there, which is quite cute. And then on the left-hand side, we've got the name of the one I created. You can really see there's apparently that's a site code as well, Z00004. That typically will be your account number. So that's quite an important one. There you can see 30 days left on your free version, upgrade to full version. I do think that Z1 is a temporary code. It might not be your one when you upgrade the full version. So please hit the like button, subscribe button. If you motivate me, I will hopefully after 30 days upgrade to the full version and maybe find a place where I can also pay real people maybe. Okay, so this is already working. We're not going to add cycle. As we see, there's the companies. I'm not going to add another company. We already added a quick company in the previous activity. So you can have a look there if you want to. Which is quite nice. Yes, bi-weekly, monthly, weekly demos, which is to me seems quite nice. In fact, if I click on the monthly one, I'm very curious to see what's going to happen. And it's saying I can set up certain things, and I will probably say set up later. Okay, let's click set up later. Now, I don't want to work in this one, but here we can see I want to almost say there's stuff happening. In this case, at the top, I can see it's saying demo. There's active employees, 1 of 2. Current, it's 31st of March 2025. And there's my username. I want to change the company. So at the top already, I'm going to go company, and I'm going to go hopefully something like next company. In this case, we can go company, manage, set up benefit funds. We don't want to do that. So already I can see even here from here, I can add a new company. I don't want to do that either. There at the top, I can see change company or cycle. So let's select that one. There we go. That's how we change. So let's click on the one we want to be in anyway. So there we can click on monthly or the Malan Friends. I clicked on that one now. And here is asking to help you manage your financial data at Sage. You could tell us how long you'd like us to keep your financial data. And let's click on set up now. And I'd like to set up retention period. Let's say all companies at the same time. And on the previous exercise video, I selected 7 years. So let's keep it on 7 and confirm. Just for the nuisance value to go away, that we don't see the message over and over again. Okay, now there's a lot going on, and that's where I want to quickly just get the basics right, looking at these before we get too distracted and we jump the gun with some of the important stuff. Now on the dashboard, we can see these notifications. Often I don't care about them too much. If I really work on the system, I will probably see if there's something that's important, like there's a reconciliation submission, and I probably want to understand that. So I'm not going to go into that now. There's advisor program and that's quite cute. We want to make you part of the Payroll Advisor program. That's quite cute. The Payroll Advisor program will give you access to discount pricing, rebates, and free training. Looks quite cute to me. And what else do we have? Recurring subscription payments. And there's nice stuff like Sage City. And okay, there we go. So that's my dashboard. It's some information that you might get emails from other sources. Well, there's a bit of a calendar. That to me is a bit of an interesting one. They're saying 1 active, no terminated. There's a cute shortcut button there to add an employee if I want to. This month, nothing too weird going on. What's quite nice here, there's automatic holidays built into the system. Yay! So I don't have to update a calendar on my own. Okay, that to me is something different to some of the other systems. So that's quite nice. The cycle status, I think that's quite cute. It's saying company, something like incomplete. And it's incomplete because there's certain informations that I didn't add on. Okay, so that's quite useful that we know that. The cycles, manage payment cycles, employees saying incomplete. I think that's also some of the employees don't have, I didn't put in an ID number or things like that. So that's quite cute. It's also helping us a bit. And so it's a bit of a guideline there. Okay. So that's the screen, right? Okay, I am at the top. It is saying a demo. It's saying take on, don't worry about that too much now. Company, we can always go back to company details and fill in the proper details of the company that we actually need. That is statutory. A lot of these things are statutory, so fill it in if you have it. Under manage paper rates, I'm not going to go there. Set up benefit funds might be pension and provident funds. We're not going to discuss that now. There's the data retention settings, add new company, add new cycle. Okay, so company, we've seen all of that. Employee, we can go, we know about add employee. We've done it quickly, but I'll kind of have featured videos of that as well. So please hit the like, subscribe button, leave a lot of comments of what you want to like to see. Let's go to employee details, and there we go. Try to figure out on the left-hand side. You can see apparently there's a person. Quite cute. It's helpful, telling us, warning, please, there's some outstanding information. I don't know about that. Now on this person, what's nice at this stage, I can see there's details, hours rates, and many of these things we have seen before. So I'm not going to dive into too deeply. Even my payslip, which might be the bottom line of many of you. Okay, so already from here, it's quite easy, employee, to able to see whatever you want to see. If we go to payroll, that's actually going to be very similar in the sense that even here, if I go, let's go payroll, let's say payslip. On the left-hand side, there's also a person. And what's quite cute, we can even here jump between the other tabs, which is quite nice and useful. What else? Let's go to leave. That might be interesting. But currently, we can see the company leave setup. is not done. So let's see what's happening if we have it there. Leave setup says like use the leave module in this company, no additional cost. So of course I'm going to tick it and I'm going to click OK. And hopefully at least it will give me the basics. So there I can see the basic annual leave. And what else? Hopefully there's sick leave. And hopefully this is going to be stock standard. I'm not going to dive into this now too deeply. I'm just going to click on save maybe, right? Okay. Let's keep it simple. I'm going to use their setup. Then if I go to the employee again, like payroll, employee, change employees, if I go to the employee leave details, I can see for March, apparently the person have that because the person started working now, and the closing balance of 1.25, it just sort of looks right to me. Sick leave, that's quite cute, is giving 1 day for the first 6 months and then the rest of the 30 days. That looks right to me, sort of. Family responsibility leave, yes, family responsibility leave is 3 days. Maternity is just for record keeping purposes, parental, also record keeping purposes. Quite interesting, nice and cute. There's a couple of other stuff in there as well. Okay, that's quite, I want to say, refreshing. The person also defaulted Monday to Friday, but that's just for interest sake. So everything just looks nice. Accounting, integration setup, that might be nice, but that's a bit high level where we can do journals from here maybe, so we can look at that later. Reports are important just to have a quick look at that. And reports, surely we'll have to find some important things. So payslips, yes, of course we're going to print payslips. And yes, we might have some other reports as well. And in future videos, so please again hit the like and subscribe button and request these things of what you want to see. Hopefully I can add value for you. It's quite interesting, nice things. Okay, so there's the reports, the UIF declaration, that's something nice as well. And hopefully here already you can see everything that you need. For now, I'm not going to look at things like tax certificates or anything difficult. I can even maybe go to, just for last thing for the day almost. If I go to reports, if I go payslip, I can maybe select current payslip, secure payslip. It's a nice looking payslip. I'm just going to preview everything. And then here I can print per page or print a PDF. And it's just working. It's just easy, simple, it's working. So that's a payslip. If you want to pay people, okay, that's reports. Let's try and go back to reports. So let's say I want to select an ACP file. That's something maybe that might be tricky initially. I can see, for example, payroll, the ACB, the setup is not there. And I suspect that's to do with the fact that it's a demo system, maybe. Okay, otherwise, I would love to show that as well. So please hit the like and subscribe button, motivate me that I do the upgrade to the full version. It's going to cost me about 87 Rand per month, so it's not going to break the bank. But still, I want to do it not only for myself, but also for the rest of us. I hope you enjoyed this. Please, as I said, hit the like and subscribe buttons, that there can be more content come your way. The basics is very simple. You want to go into the system, get out what you want to. If that's your payslip to get it ready, do it. There's also going to be reports like reports for remuneration lists and things like that. In future activities, I'll deal with that. I've enjoyed this and see you back for more.